Hey there, guys. I decided to make a little video about, I guess, gated communities or gardens as they're called here in China. Now, I'm actually quite familiar with the idea of gated communities. Where I'm from, in Johannesburg, we have them everywhere. In fact, everybody lives in a gated community because South Africa is a very dangerous place. Um, and so, if you want to live and not get murdered, raped, stabbed, shot, hijacked, whatever, you have to live in a very secure place. So you have these gated communities with boom gates, armed guards, armed response units. I know it kind of sounds a little out there, but it's the actual truth. If you ever go and visit Johannesburg, you'll see for yourself. Ask anyone who's from there. Um, Most people live in a gated community. Um, Now, in China, that's pretty much how all the apartment blocks are. They are these gated communities. They have boom gates, they have security guards, but of course it's not on an intense level. They're not armed guards, and they're not trying to really protect you from violent crimes or anything. It's just, I guess that's just the way it is. It's very nice. I mean, for instance, this is a gated community right next to my gated community. Or I should call them gardens, really. Okay, so this is a garden right next to my garden. Let's take a little ride around and see what it's like. Um, Basically, depending on the garden, you'll get different things. Like that, I believe, is probably a kindergarten or something. Most gardens will have a kindergarten inside for the children, and like a swimming pool and various things. My one does too. Bloody speed bumps, bloody racing suspension, and they'll sort of have areas where the community can hang out. Let's go in here. So you can't do this in a car. I mean, it's quite nice, peaceful, laid back. It's an older garden, so it's maybe a little rundown. What the hell? There's like a cow, some fake cows. That's odd. Then you get these sort of exercise equipment things probably scattered all over. That bloody windmill, so weird. That's for the old folks, of course. I've never actually been in this place properly, so yeah, first time I'm seeing the fake cows. Yeah, I guess that's for the kids or something. What have we got over there? Funny little bridge going over a river. And oh man, I just hate modern art. So crap. Anyway, we've got a modern art statue here. Some more exercise equipment, benches. So it's pretty chill, more exercise equipment there. People seem to be hanging all their bloody laundry here, though. What's that, like a bridge? Interesting. I know there's like a very nice, almost like a built-in park somewhere. I passed over it a little earlier. So I'm going to try and find it, see if there's a way for me to get to it to show you guys. Here's a school, by the way. I guess it's a middle school or something. I can't really see. There's no apparent writing. Now, right on the edge of this gated community, or this garden, actually kind of part of it, there are shops, okay, over there. The hell is that exactly? Anyway, I know there's like a fairly large supermarket. There it is, Vanguard. There's a gym. I know a lot of people have been asking me about gyms recently for some reason. Yes, you do get gyms, health clubs in China. They're not as well kitted out as the West, and it's still a very new thing here. Oh, wait a minute, that's my garden over there. So yeah, this is basically opposite my garden. That's where I live. So, yeah. Anyway, I'm talking about gyms. The gyms are. I've been inside. I'm not a gym guy, but my friend Eddie is a huge gym guy. He goes every day or something, and Yeah, they're fairly well kitted out. They're okay, and I guess by Western standards, they are cheap for memberships. So if you're a gym nut, don't worry, they are here. You can find them. They don't normally last very long. They sort of go out of business quite often, but yeah, you can just keep moving around. It's interesting. So yeah, I know I've been here. There's a really nice swimming pool in this community. I mean, in this garden. In my garden, not so much. It's not so great. It's a swimming pool, but it's kind of crappy. But it doesn't stop me from just popping over here and using their pool. You do have to pay to use it, but it's there nonetheless. Yeah, we're back to this kindergarten again, are we? Right, now let me try find that garden. That park. I believe it's back this way. See, there's security guards sitting around. Yeah, that's definitely a kindergarten. There's the back of it. I should probably go in there, take a look in a minute. But yeah, these places are pretty cool. You know, it's a secure environment. China is very safe anyway. You know, you don't need to worry about your wife or your girlfriend going out to the shops or anything at night. You know, you wouldn't have to worry about her safety. See, like down there, they have looks like a pretty cool park sort of a thing. I wonder if I can get down there. I'll give it a try. Let's go around a little. Anyway, like I was saying, it's a nice sort of secure environment. So people stay in these apartments. You know, some of them are pretty big inside. They can be quite expensive, of course, depending on what you get, size-wise. But it's kind of cool, it's chilled. I think I can get to the park if I go down there, hang on. And you've got like a management committee. It's kind of like in the West, it's the same. Actually, you know, as a foreigner, you have to register when you live somewhere. And there's like a management office in this community here that I had to register in, you know, because there isn't one in my garden over the way. It's in here, but it sort of covers everyone in this area. So you've got your sort of little registration office for all your official police stuff that you need. You have your gym, swimming pool, kindergarten. You have it looked like a middle school. It's probably the way into the park. There's probably stairs though, so I'm not going to bother. Yeah, I really did want to get down there, but anyway. So yeah, it's kind of convenient, everything in one. And they've got something called the Guanli Chu, which is your management office for you paying utilities and you know, looking after the place, fixing it. I guess you call that a management office or something, or whatever the hell you call it. Anyway, basically they will take care of everything. If you have a problem, you get a hold of them. Also, if you get packages delivered and you're not at home, you can ask them to drop it off at the Guanli Chu, and they normally do. They'll go drop it off for you, which is, it's cool. What else about these things? Well, they're cool. As you can see, it's very chilled out and peaceful. A while ago I showed you that here's a video to the Wanker City, or Wangkecheng, which is another one of these gated community garden things in the area. This one's called Zhonghai. See, there it is, Zhonghai. Okay, interesting. That must be that school I went past. Okay, so I've probably been down there. Oh yeah, up here is where the pool is. Let's go take a look. It's like it's kind of like a clubhouse, I suppose. Inside there, you've got ping pong tables and all sorts of nonsense that you would expect. And then there's a huge ass pool, like Olympic size, on the other side, which is very nice, actually. Then you'll also find a plethora of shops in these communities usually. As you can see here, we've got a bakery, a convenience store, a stationery shop. Oh, that's good to know. A hardware store, a real estate. No, that's another convenience store. Dry cleaners. another sort of hardware store, a pharmacy, another convenience. How many bloody convenience stores? A hairdresser, something to do with foot massage, medical foot massage, a spa, in other words, just a beauty place, cheap little restaurant. What else have we got over here? Sweat steaming, another beauty salon. You know, you get a lot of these second wives living around here, so that kind of thing is very popular. And another small eatery. There's a Kodak shop. In other words, it's a place to get photocopies made, get ID photos taken, etc., etc. They're like burn CDs for you, whatever. There's like a pet store over there. No, it's, yeah, it looks like it could be like a pet hotel or something, a pet's lodge. What else do we have here? Another restaurant, another beauty place, another, it says Tagwan, does it? Yeah. Another restaurant, like a baby goods store and a leather fixing place. Oh, that's nice, leather fixing, that's pretty sweet. So, yeah, you can see there's pretty much everything you'd need. So, if you are living in the area, I mean, living in this community, I guess you don't actually need to leave. You just, unless you're going to work. But it's kind of what happens around here. See, like, there's a grandmother with a kid. Is the young parents work. You know, China's got a completely different sort of family unit to the West. You know, we normally, I'm going up there to see what's in here. We like to get married. Didn't I just come here? Damn it, I'm going in circles. We get married, we move away, we move out of the house, and we live our independent lives. But when a Chinese couple get married, unfortunately for them, the parents-in-law come and live with them. I can't remember if it's on the mother's side or the father's side or what the rules are there, but one set of parents-in-law come to live with them in the house. And it actually works out pretty well, because what happens is they do the cooking and the cleaning and look after the house, and the young couple will go out and work and earn the money. I wonder if there's a way to get to that side. So they'll earn the money, basically. And then when the couple has a child, the grandparents will look after the child, like completely look after it, which is... Let me just kill the bike for a minute. Which is, of course, an awesome thing, if you think about it. So you're off working, making the money, and the grandparents will take care of all the nasty stuff. Changing nappies and rearing the child, etc. And looking after it. That's why you always see the grandmothers walking around with the babies. Ooh, that's such a... I love my little bike. It's just so cool, isn't it? I can't get over it. Ah, man. Just can't wait to start building the next one. Anyway, don't get sidetracked here. So the grandparents will look after the kids, right? So this kind of gated community makes a lot of sense. You know, the grandparents sit in the house all day and take the kid out for a walk, go and get the groceries, do the cooking, and the parents are out working. They kind of come back at night, everything's set for them, they've got dinner on the table, and you know, the kids are all taken care of. So, you know, it makes sense, and that's why you have all these amenities nearby, anything that they could need. So the grandparents and the kids don't ever actually need to go anywhere. Just stay in this little gated community, basically, forever, until the kids are old enough to, you know, sort of go somewhere like college or maybe high school or whatever. So yeah, it's an interesting setup, and it's quite nice. It's very pleasant living in one of these places. You know, my one over the way is pretty cool, but I quite like this one. I might think of moving here in the future. Depends. Yeah, I was looking at a place here, but it was more expensive than over the road, and for a smaller place, I wasn't really keen. But I think the management here is a little better. Anyway, so that's gated communities for you in China. And if you come live here in China, you will probably end up living in one of these places. That's usually the way it goes. So, yeah, don't expect to be moving into a house. You don't really get houses here in the cities, and if you do, they are horrendously expensive. Yeah, so that's it for me. I'm waffling on again. It's time to superhero my way out of here.